All right, folks, got a 2019 Tiquan here, SE. I'm actually changing the alternator on it because it's bad, but separate video just for the belt, okay? And then I'll attach it when I put the belt back in, but it's pretty simple. That there, right there, is your belt tensioner. The belt wraps around the crank, comes up to the tensioner, alternator down to the AC. All right, it's pretty simple. If you think you're going to forget, just map it out, draw it out on a piece of cardboard or piece of paper so you remember exactly how it goes back on. All right, but that center bolt there is a 16 millimeter. All right, so this here is a 16 millimeter. You can use a Serpentine belt tool, but I noticed that when I use my Serpentine belt tool, it actually hits this connector and this switch because I need like a little bit of a longer extension. But if I go this way and hold it over here, I am able to flex it, okay? Because if I come up, see, it's going to hit that connector. So from here, just got to push it down, which is going to be clockwise for everybody if you're looking at the nut. All right, so you're going to push this down like this, and you see how the belt loosens up. Okay, once the belt loosens up, just pull it away from this pulley over here, and then you'll be good. All right, let me see if I can do it without holding this camera here. All right, hopefully you don't fall off over there, but yeah, I'm gonna hold this down right here. Okay, gonna push this down as far as I can do it, and then I'm gonna slide the belt off. Sometimes you're better off sliding it off the smooth tensioner instead of this, because you have to lift it up and over. All right, so once you slide it over, you can release this, and the belt will come out just like that. Okay, and to put it back, you just put it in reverse. All right, this is the original one. It's only got like 40,000 miles on it, but I replace it anyway, only because I am replacing the alternator. All right, so yeah, very simple. You take the new one. I'm using this one from AutoZone, from Gates K060445. All right, same thing, go back. Just gotta wrap it around all the pulleys over there, and then do your tensioner. All right, I'm gonna attach that part of the video after I put my new alternator on. Okay, and for those that are watching the alternator, hang on, we're gonna continue. All right, for you folks that are coming back to install the belt on it, did you know that on the tensioner, right on the bottom, there's a little tiny hole? That little tiny hole, when you put tension on the tensioner to take the belt off, if you have like a little small screwdriver like that, or a little tiny bolt, you can stick it in that little hole there, and you know what happens to it? It holds it in the open position like that. So you'll be able to use your hands to wrap the belt all the way around and put it in. It's pretty cool, right? Okay, that way you don't have to hold the tension on the belt. The tension is already in its open position, so you should be able to slide this belt on with no problem. Then once you put your 16 millimeter wrench on there, just pull that little bolt out, the pin, cotter pin, whatever you want to use, machine bolt. I use a little tiny screwdriver to hold it. All right, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fish the belt all the way around the pulleys, if you remember how it goes, and then we'll come back. There you go. See, you'll wrap around the belt around your alternator, around the tensioner, okay, before that pin or that bolt. Go around the AC, and you go around your crankshaft down on the bottom there. All right, up and around, and it's hands-free. All right, so before you release the tension on the tensioner, this gives you a free movement around. You can put the belt on. I love it when they have that stuff. All right, so now we're just going to do the 16 millimeter. Take the tension right on that, and we'll pull my pin out. All right, but just make sure the belt is in all its grooves all the way around. Over here, you can reach in here on it. Here, go towards the crankshaft and just make sure it's on. You can also see it from up by top here to make sure that it's even on the crankshaft. All right, so let me put you on my little mount here, and then we're gonna take that tension and we're gonna pull that screwdriver out. So let's do that. All right, here we are. Let's do this. Through here, 16 millimeter. Put the little tension on it. Dun, dun, dun. I'm gonna push down on it, and I'll pull the little tiny screwdriver out, or it's gonna fall out. There it is. All right, and I'm gonna slowly bring this tensioner back. Make sure I don't hit my little wiring harnesses here. There you go. Voila. All right, screwdriver out, my wrench out, and the belt is on. All right, I need to go through this part here. Okay. This is one of probably the easiest belts that you can do. All right, that's how you change the belt. That's how you installed it. All right, so yeah, if you want to use that trick with the little pin for the hole, that'll be good. That'll take it out. All right. Now I'm just going to hook up my little battery, and I'm going to finish up the alternator. But for you folks with the fan belt, that's it. We're done.